Alright, what is up, my friends? Welcome to another episode of Your Deck Live, the Saturday edition. That's right, it's the weekend. We're relaxing. Got the lights off. Just relaxing today. Zibby's taking a nap in my lap right now. And we're all just chilling. A nice Saturday. And we got a pretty fun one for y'all. We got a Pioneer deck called Kicked Fires for Domo, Arigato, Mr. Urgoto. If I'm saying that right, I better get a freaking medal or something because I'm so bad at pronouncing names. Crazy deck here. This is a Jund deck in Pioneer based around a pretty interesting interaction. It's called Kicked Fires, and it's based around Fires of Invention, a card we've seen obviously a ton in Standard as well as a little bit in Pioneer and other formats. And we can cast spells for free if their mana cost is equal to or less than the number of lands we have, and only 2 spells a turn. Close enough? I'll take it. I'll take close enough. I tried. So Fires lets us play spells for free, right? So we've seen this card in Standard a lot. It's really good with wish effects. You can go wish for cards in your sideboard and then cast big, huge bombs. In Standard, it's Fae of Wishes. In Pioneer, it's Mastermind's Acquisition. And this can also find our Fires in our deck. You play Storm's Wrath, kill all their stuff. But I guess I should say, Domo is exploiting a pretty interesting interaction here, where with kicker costs, you can still kick the card. The retail mana cost is free, and you have to pay the kicker. So, for example, Josu Vess is normally 4 mana for a 4/5 menace, or 10 mana for a 4/5 menace and 8 2/2s. Well, with a Fires out, it's only 6 mana for 8 2/2s, which is pretty sweet. So we have Josu Vess here as a kicker card. We've got Verix Bladewing, which is the 4/4 flyer for 4, similar to the Sphinx that Fires plays, or things like that. We can kick it for 3, make another 4/4, which is pretty awesome. And Fight with Fire, which, while a reasonable card on the front side, all these cards are reasonable just to cast, but 6 mana, 10 damage, any way you want. Pretty sweet. So, that's the kicker part of a deck. Otherwise, we're just ramping up here. We have a Arboreal Grazer, and we have one of the only rampant growths in the format in Font of Fertility. Want to play rampant growth in the format, got to pay 1 green on turn 1. Kind of like a Search for Tomorrow's rampant growth combo here, but that's what we got in Pioneer. No good rampant growth. So 2 Bonecrushers, 4 Courser of Kruphix for a little control, gain some life. 3 Beanstalk Giant, because Giant is also good later in the game to play off Fires. And that's basically it. Pretty simple deck. Definitely a little hokey. Our 2-card combo is essentially a 4 mana enchantment that doesn't do anything, and a 6 mana spell that makes a bunch of 2/2s. So a little lower on power level, I think, that I would like, but definitely super cool, definitely super fun. Mana base also contains 2 Castle Locthwain and an Arch of Orazca to try and stop us from flooding. Deck's super sweet. Sideboard is mostly wish targets. We have 4 Thoughtseize for your combo matchups, things like that. Otherwise, we have a bunch of wish targets for our acquisitions. The 3rd Josu Vess, sweepers in Hour of Devastation and Anger the Gods. Vivien Reid, Planeswalker Disenchant. Consign to Dust, big time disenchant, can cast it many times. Ashiok for graveyards, Slaughter Games for cards. You get all these cards. Big Planeswalker, Casualties of War, etc., etc. So that's the deck. Kicked Fires for Domo here on Your Deck Live, a show where I play your deck live on stream. And of course, if you want to see your deck played on Your Deck Live, well, let me tell you how to do that. Hop on over to JimDavisMTG.com. That's right. JimDavisMTG.com. Hit the I Play Your Deck button, and there it is. What it costs, what do you get, what's the queue, how to do it, how to submit. It's all on there. JimDavisMTG.com. Also, just my website, fun pictures about me. Look, it's me and my play date on my radio show. That's Greg from the Bouncing Souls. Pretty fun. So, check it out, JimDavisMTG.com. And we're playing Ken Yukihiro's Saram Auras deck a little bit later in the stream. Ken Yukihiro is playing basically my Saram Auras deck, splashing black for some cards at the Players Tour right now, which is actually kind of awesome. And Ken Yukihiro's the bomb. I've played his decks a number of times on stream. He's always bringing some really fun deck to big events, which is awesome. So check out CoolStuffInc.com, CoolStuffInc.com, number one source for your game shopping needs and my articles. Go buy some Theros cards, promo code Jim5, card games, board games, miniatures, is all on there. And my articles, Video Monday, Article Friday. Yesterday's article was all about how Dig Through Time is definitely going to be banned in Pioneer very, very soon. a lot of new combo decks floating around, and Dig Through Time turbocharges them to a point of ridiculousness. Check it out, coolstuffink.com. Trench Canary, thanks for the resub, appreciate that. I had a fun morning. I got on, and one of my favorite streamers, Golden, he's a StarCraft streamer. That's usually what I watch when I'm watching streams. Golden's doing a 24-hour stream, and he was looking for someone to join him for a 3v3, for little viewer battles. So I woke up this morning, and before I even had breakfast, I played a 3v3 in StarCraft with myself, Golden, and one of Golden's other viewers, and we won. And I actually didn't play that bad. It was cool. So, no recorded video of that one, but know it happened and know it was cool. Let's go. Playing first here. Yeah, I mean, we got everything we want but the payoff for fires, but we'll keep this. Yeah, I mean, this is like a little awkward, but the font ends up just being like a 3-mana ramp spell, but we have the Arch too, so we flood. We have a little flood insurance too, so Spiring Vantage. Hey Jim, have you seen the new blue-black exiling your deck, then winning with the new Merfolk combo? Well, if you saw my article yesterday, you would know I have. Yep. It's one of the reasons why Dig Through Time is probably been the chopping block. Alright, so Blooming Marsh. Okay. I mean, this is like fine. I'm playing like a feather deck of some kind. It's probably not great for us because if they make a creature really big, we can't really kill it. Most of our removal's damage based. But we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Yes, that new combo deck is definitely all the rage at the player store events. It's more of like a control combo deck. You know, you don't really lose the game because they play Inverter of Truths. You lose the game because they, this is weird. You lose the game because, they cast Dig Through Time 3 times, you know? So, God's Willing main phase on Favored Hoplite. Kind of weird. They just want to get the counter and scry. They scry to the bottom. And it's got Pro Read. That wasn't upkeep. Like, if it was upkeep, try and find like a land or something that makes sense, but it's not upkeep. Nicholas says, hey Jim, a little off topic, but I recently picked up the guitar again after some years away. Was never that great, but want to take it more seriously. Any suggestions on how or what to practice? I am definitely not the person to ask. I am the anti-technical guitar player. I always prided myself on kind of just playing. Never was really well, taught or learned. Can't read music. Music to me was always just kind of like I would just play and try and be as creative as possible. I encourage you to be free. Be free. Just feel free to be creative and don't feel like you got to do any one thing or learn things. I mean, obviously learn songs for fun. You know, when I was a kid, I learned like all the Deftones albums and Nirvana albums and stuff like that. But I would probably, figure out what it is exactly you want to do, and then work towards that. What's up, Tuna? Let's go. What's up, sir? How's it going, everyone? All right, so we're gonna cast the fires. We're gonna search outside the game. And we're just a combo here on turn 4. This is actually pretty gas. We're just gonna get our Lich Knight and make a million tutus and kill them. Right? Like, we could get something else. Just get the freaking combo, whatever. Let's do it. We'll also get the Arch going too. So pretty good draw here. Pretty good draw so far. We have our combo set up on turn 4 of our first game of the league. That's a good place to start your deck live, End step, Sheltering Light. So they're just playing their protection spells to slightly pump their favorite Hoplite. Like it. Like it. Nice relaxing Saturday. Nicole went to a Chinese auction last night. So I just relaxed. I watched the Ranger game. Played a little ladder with the blue-white control deck. Tried out the more tap-outy version of it. It was pretty good. Won most of my matches, which was nice. Rangers 1, which is cool. Yeah, Sped Up and Soul Artifact over and over and over and over again for sure. This is certainly... I'm just going to block here. We're going to have a million blockers next turn anyway. We'll just not get cheesed out by like a God's Willing that, you know, sneaks through an unblockable damage or whatever. Alright. Everyone... Oh my god, we're just doing it. We're freaking doing it. We are freaking doing it. Here's the combo, folks. Turn 4. So you can play with Josu for free and pay the mana for the kicker. And there it is. Simple as that. The next turn we can cast this for 6 and deal 10. Tuna says, quick question. Been testing out ways to be able to beat the Inverter of Truth combo deck, and I was wondering if you have any card suggestions in Sultai colors to beat Inverter of Truth combo. I mean, you don't really lose to the combo. You lose to the dig through times. You know, you lose to the card advantage and the interaction. I don't think you necessarily want to attack the combo directly. I think you want to attack their interaction and stuff like that and just kill them. It's not a very fast combo either. So I think Unmoored Ego is the exact opposite of what you want to do. I think you don't want to bring in narrow cards like Graveyard Hate or Unmoored Ego. Just make sure your deck is good at presenting threats and playing around removal spells and kill them. Damn. Any good deck builder will not lose to an Unmoored Ego or Lost Legacy. They have Scarab God in their deck. They have Gear Hulks. Like, they can just beat you because their deck is mostly just a fair deck anyway. That was the nuts, by the way. That was just an awesome game. That was really, really cool. We just browned them. That was definitely a very good draw on our part, but Thoughtseize, Thought Erasure. Just make sure you're pressuring them. Just make sure you actually kill them. You know, disagree. Did a lot of winning with Inverter this weekend, and the deck is deceptively fast and the combo is resilient. Very hard to win with Jace and a single Scarab God. I mean, I haven't played against it a ton. That's my instinct talking. I'm ready to be wrong, but that is my impression from playing against it a few times. I've not played with it. So, all right. I don't even know if we sideboard here. Our only like real sideboard cards are Thoughtseize and Anger the Gods, and Anger won't kill a lot of their stuff anyway. You run it back, I think. I am a little concerned that they're going to make a big creature and kill us, but Old Regime, resub. Nice lazy Saturday. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I know the Players Tour is happening as well as the SCG Tour event, so a lot of options to watch here on this Saturday. But you're all hanging out with me, and I appreciate that. Looks like my Oilers shirt. Got this for Christmas. This hand is also good. No fires, but including more Brazen Borrowers to have early pressure. I don't think Brazen Borrower is particularly good. Like, the bounce side is not very good. Just a creature they can kill. I'm not saying more sticky than that, personally. Well, thank you, Wolf. I appreciate that. Y'all great. Seeing turn 4, 20 power off the kicker in game 1, already worth the price of admission here on the Your Deck Live. Up, we do fires. God, we're awesome. Alright, so let's go here. They missed a turn 1 play because they play a tap land. That's awesome. Favorite Hoplite number 2, sure. I mean, they're just like not even doing anything. Come on, you know? I guess we get a Forest. We're probably gonna, if we don't draw a land, we're gonna play Beanstalk Giant. If we do draw a land, we get to start doing crazy stuff. Let's just get Forest. But the Boros Feather decks are just like, I don't know, they just seem pretty finicky. Alright, so we're just gonna Beanstalk Giant here. We'll get I don't know, a mountain, I guess. Doesn't really matter that much. Get a mountain, play Canyon Slough, and then next turn, we're online. We're gonna actually have a good thing to cast the fires. We can just cast second fires, though. It's honestly not that bad. To ensure they can't, like, demystify it or whatever enchantment rule they're gonna have. I think Wear Tear is legal, right? Alright, this is pretty good for them. So they have a grid for battle. It's like for 6 here. We might need to cast one of these Fight with Fires, just like straight up. Whirlwind Denial is pretty good, honestly. Okay. So this is awkward. We have fires. We want to cast Font to get the 6th land in play so we can Fight with Fire also. I think we fight with fires and just Fight with Fire, or we Fires of Invention and then Fight with Fire this one of these creatures. There's like a chance we could just die next turn. They just have 6 spells in their hand, and they draw another Gird, and they somehow kill us. Yes, Canyon Slough for flooding. It seems really good. All right, so we're just gonna cast this like this. I think we're already pretty flush on things to do. So then next turn, if we have to, we can play Font, activate it, and then kick either one of these, or just kick the Verix Bladewing. We'll see what we draw. Attack for 3 with the Hoplite and no land. Alright, so this is pretty embarrassing for them, unfortunately. Storm's Wrath. There's no way they don't have a protection spell. So pretty sure we just Font and Bladewing here and set up for next turn. So we're going to have Verix Bladewing. We're going to play the kicker cost. We get 2 4/4s. And we're setting up for a kick Fight with Fire next turn. Never seen a Garruk's Bladewing token before. They have Reckless Rage? That's kind of lame. Well, now that happened, now I'm just going to wait. Ah, that's really good. Reckless Rage plus Hoplite's insane. Because it actually prevents the damage, too. I was going to Storm's Wrath and kill this, but obviously I can't now. You might just want to fight with... Wait. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to it this turn. Alright, so we can't even kill this thing. That's kind of bad, honestly. I think we might be a little bit of trouble here. If they just, like, leave protection up. Again, like I said, all of our removal's damage-based, so it's hard to kill stuff. We're going to play the Font. I guess if we draw a land, we can play the Beanstalk Giant, which is pretty good. So... Favorite Hoplite is doing some heavy lifting right now. Ah, crap, I think we're dead. Reckless Rage again. Card usually shouldn't be that good against us. I guess we have Coursers too. It's pretty good. Are we dead? Do they have another spell to cast? I think we're in big trouble because they probably... I mean, any protection spell means they protect this and we just can't win. So our Fight with Fire is inconsequential. Play creature, play creature, play creature, play creature. Damn it. We did draw a land, so I suppose there's always that. We can play Beanstalk Giant. So I guess we're just going to go for the Fight with Fire. If they have a protection spell, which I'm sure they do, at least they can't push through my Beanstalk Giant. I guess that's like where we're at right now. We're not in a very good spot here. So we're going to deal... I mean, anything that targets this prevents the damage, so maybe we might as well just go 6 and 4. Oops. Huh? It's gotta be like 5% this actually resolves, yeah. Yeah. Alright, well... Now the God's Willing can't kill us, because they can't... we have a huge blocker, maybe, but I don't think that matters either. Like I said, this seems tough. I mean, their hand was very, very, very slow, but they are we don't really interact with them in a meaningful way, which is not good. So, all right, Beanstalk Giant, you got some work to do, my friend. I mean, any spell makes this be able to go over this, and they have all spells in their hand. I don't think we come in. I don't know what we're drawing to here. I have a very sleepy Zibby in my lap. He's enjoying a relaxing Saturday. If you flood the chat, and I mean flood the chat with Zibby emotes, I will show you Zibby sleeping in my lap. It's gotta be like a million. Like, gotta be so many Zibby emotes, I can't read a single word. Yeah. So, not ideal. Reckless Rage. Favorite Hoplite. Too strong. Too strong. Now we're in the play, though, so our Storm's Wrath should be a little better. Honestly, I got like mildly interested in Thoughtseize. Maybe Anger on the play is actually also okay. I don't know how to cut though. I mean, the Verix Bladewings don't seem very good. They just have like the 4. They don't block very well, and they have the 4 damage spell. That's pretty good. That's some pretty good spamming. We need more though. I need more spam energy if you want to see Zibby sleeping on my lap. He is very cute. He is laying on his back with his hands up in the air like this. Just sleeping. Oh, we got the Zorglings in there too. Alright, the Zorglings sold me. Again, I played a 3v3 with Golden on his 24-hour stream this morning. And we won. It's triple Zerg. Ready? Here he is. You ready? Here's the Zipster. There he is. He looks dead, but I assure you, he's alive. Sleepy Zibby. Just taking a nap, you know? You just take a nice Saturday snooze. A little Saturday snooze, you know? Wish I could take a snooze on a Saturday. I gotta do your deck lives. Just kidding. I love y'all. Y'all great. Good Zibby. That's a good Zibby. Alright, let's go first. Being the play is definitely huge. Don't wake up, bud. If you wake up, you gotta go in your office and go to work. Okay, so it sounds pretty good. I think this early Storm's Wrath is good. We'll keep this. Need some more payoffs, but hopefully Storm's Wrath on turn 3 on the play can kill like 2 things. They mulligan again. Alright. Little sleepy Zibby. Me and Zibby hung out last night. Played some ladder. Watched the Ranger game. Nicole was out with her family. Nice quiet evening. Arboreal Grazer. More like Boreal Grazer. What's up, Pure Lords? How's it going, everyone? Welcome. Not favorite Hoplite. God damn it. So we need like lands and spells here. That's not bad. I mean, we can Fires plus Wrath next turn. So please God, play a creature. Crux of Fate, yeah, that Crux of Fate should definitely be in the sideboard. That's a really good one. Oh, thank God they're playing a creature. Oh, thank God we got him. Yeah, Crux of Fate sounds awesome. There's no damnation in the format, obviously, but Crux of Fate fills that role pretty well. Go get him, buddy. Boom shakalaka. Turn 3 Fires into Storm's Wrath is very good. It's very good. They have 3 cards left and 2 lands in play. So now we just gotta find some piece of gas and put this thing away. Languish is just a worse Storm's Wrath for the most part. But Crux of Fate can actually kill larger creatures, so... Thoughts on Bontu, since your land's being tapped doesn't matter with fires? Why would Bontu matter? I don't understand. Oh, Bantu's Last Reckoning. I mean, I don't think you need that. You're just better off hard casting Crux of Fate. So, alright. We're going to play Fires and Beanstalk Giant. I only have one card left, so... Bantu's Last Reckoning isn't worth it. I don't think it's hard to cast early anyway. The drawback is just far too big. We'll take Swamp because you want to cast the Masterminds. I think Crux of Fate is really, really good, though. I like that one a lot. So, if we draw a land next turn, we get to play Beanstalk Giant. And if we draw a spell, we get to cast it. So, great. Oh, no. More favorite Hoplites? Take it easy. Alright, big spell here. Big spell. That is a big spell. But unfortunately, we need to do one or the other. It costs 6 mana to kick this. We're going to have to wait a turn. And then, if we draw a land, we can go Beanstalk and Fight with Fire, which is pretty good. So, again, favorite Hoplite, pretty good at dodging Fight with Fire. But alright, your turn. Please don't kill me. You only have one card, so as long as the combined toughness of their creatures is less than 10, or less than 11, I guess, and no protection. I guess any spell is a protection spell. Oh, that's brutal. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They just have to not have a spell in their hand. I guess we'll kill one or the other. A land here is not bad, honestly. So land or spell is good. It's not a bad place to be. Courser of Kruphix. That's not the worst. I can't play this and Beanstalk Giant and Fight with Fire. I mean, they have a protection spell, which is kind of dead. Hey, bud. Let's just play this, I guess. What's our top card at? Castle Locthwain. Gain a life. Next card is a Forest. That's not very good. Alright, I think we're just going for it. We could cast Beanstalk Giant. But I don't think we want to. We just split it 5-5 or 5-4-1 or 5-4-1, I guess. And then if they have one spell, they get to keep one big creature. It goes to 5 power. And then hopefully the Beanstalk Giant can hold it down next turn, I guess. Yeah, I'll just do it. If I play the Giant, prevent all damage that be dealt to it. If I play the Giant, we have a 7/7 blocker. It does make their attacks a little difficult, but it gives them more time to draw spells. And we're going to go for it. 5-4-1. We'll kill at least one of them, probably. So I can't look. They're paying a cost. Sheltering Light. Alright, so they get to save 1. They get to scry. So they have a 5/6, and the scry is a big scry here. We want to see bottom here big time. Give me that bottom, please. Everyone loves a good bottom. God, they topped it. We're in trouble. We're in big trouble. Favorite hoplite is just too good against us. I guess if it could have been anything because it was Sheltering Light, but... Oh boy. We're not going to block. I don't think shove blocking, of course, there's a winning line. They're saying go. Let's draw a card for turn. Another land. Jeez. Play land. Gain a life. Top card's another land? Jeez. Alright. Play Beanstalk for free. I could have drawn the card if it was a non-land, but... Alright, I mean, if they have a God's Willing or they sneeze, we're dead. Because I'm going to attack, right? I'm not blocking, so... Either Beanstalk blocks... I guess they... I doubt they have removal that can kill an 8-8. So, maybe it's like a little risky, but we got to close the game out. What is this? They're just casting Sheltering Light? This is great. So we're just trying to scry their way to a way to push through the Beanstalk Giant. Big scry. Big scry. Big bottom. Love big bottom. Oh my god, Becky. They put the card on the bottom of their deck. No, Beanstalk's an 8-8. We have 8 lands in play. They topped again. No. They thought about it for a while, though. So we're dead to, like, God's Willing and things like that. That's fine. Okay. That's not bad. This would be a crazy attack. Alright. I mean, that could have been worse. What's up, Marty? Top card. Alright, we just can't find a spell. This is terrible. Anger of the Gods. That's not a good spell. We could draw this off Castle. We would go to 2 life points to draw it. I guess there's not much difference between 2 and 5, honestly. Did I nuke the SCG stream? I have no comment in that matter. We're doing it. Well, we're not going to attack with our Courser. So, Font of Fertility? Man, we're struggling a little bit here. Okay, let me just say go. I mean, our Beanstalk Giant is getting very big. Oh, Marty, you going to Philly? Sweet. Who's your squad? Well, there's no scries anymore. This is just a card off the top of their deck. So, the next turn we get to draw it, we get to gain 2 life off the font land and another land. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. That's bad. Okay. Well, I don't know if we have outs anymore because our top card is Font of Fertility. I mean, we could draw out the castle, but we are I guess we can so we can shuffle this away. Sweet, Marty. Shuffle the font away and put a good card on the top of our deck. Damn it. Well, actually, that's not the worst for a number of reasons. Let's play a land here. Gain a life. We draw and go to 2. Then play a Arboreal Grazer. It can block Feather and go back to 3. Top card is Beanstalk Giant. That's not the worst either. In fact, I think we're actually pretty close to attacking. Oh, wait, can I cast this? I've already cast 2 spells. I can. Okay. I kind of think I attack with my Beanstalk Giant. Just put them to 1. They attack me, I block, and I attack back and kill them. Or I could just wait a turn, I guess, until I have 2 13/13s. Obviously, it'd be a lot different if this was a 13/13 and a 12/12. Justin, resub. 1 year and a half. Thanks so much. I mean, they have a million good draws anyway. Yeah, I'm just going to attack. Like, we're probably dead to, like, a half their deck. I mean, Reckless Rage, any protection spell. It's up like a third of their deck, maybe. Now we're dead to not a haste creature, actually, because we're at 3. So, I think this is actually great. Big one here. Big one. I can't look. I can't look. I'm not going to look. Everything's going to be fine. Going to be A-okay. They're going to draw land. They're going to draw Temple of Triumph. It's not going to be a problem. Yes. Well, now we're still dead, though. No, we're not. Because we get to chump block and then gain life with Beanstalk Giant. This is a really tense game. And if our top card is good, we can draw it with Castle Locthwain. So we have 2 looks at a top card, too. Oh, boy, this is tense. Oh, they're saying go. Oh, my God. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Draw a step. Is that even good? I don't think that matters. I'm pretty sure we just shuffle this away. Well, I guess if we cast Beanstalk Giant we cast Fertile Footsteps and Beanstalk Giant, we can't cast 2 spells. I mean, the problem is that the Hoplite kills me, right? Or the Arcanist kills me. So we need to actually win the game this turn. Otherwise, they just attack with the Arcanist, give this pro green, and kill me. So, because we need to win this turn, I think we need to shuffle a Beanstalk Giant and just draw a good card off Castle Locthwain. What was that last game? They have Defiant Strike, Gird for Battle, Sheltering Light. They don't actually. Okay, so you're right. All right, let's fire with the Giant. We're probably just gonna Beanstalk Giant to gain a life. Alright, now, this is what we're going to do. We're going to Beanstalk Giant to search for a land. Look at a new top card. If it's a card that can kill these cards, awesome. If not, we'll just cast Beanstalk Giant and hope they break again. I don't think playing this matters. There's just 1 life, so let's play Fertile Footsteps. We get to gain a life and shuffle for Castle Locthwain. Top card is Blooming Marsh. That's not the worst, actually. Now we gain 2 life. And now our top card is Courser of Kruphix. Doesn't really matter. Alright, yeah, I mean, we're at 5. Now we're not dead to some stuff. We could definitely easily die, but we're certainly not dead. So they get to attack and cast a Defiant Strike on Feather. And if they draw off that or draw off their turn, they have ways to kill me. Oh, crap. Wait. Okay, that's good. That's good. I mean, they're in the Abyss with the double Beanstalk Giant. And now we have more looks at our top cards with the Coursers and the Castle Locthwain, so... It's like the tensest game we played in a while. This is not a relaxing Saturday. This is a very tense game. Not for Zibby, but... They're just going for it. What are they going for, though? Like, I have blockers. They have to hit exactly God's will. Even then, it doesn't kill me. Because I have 5 life, this is only 4 power. They're going for it. I guess they could hit, No, even a reckless charge doesn't kill me, because even if I take 4, I'm still fine. So if you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name is Jim Davis. This is the Your Deck Live, a show where I play Your Deck live on stream. This is Domo's Kicked Fires deck. You can pay the kicker cost in addition to the free part. So you play Fight with Fire for free and pay 6 for the kicker. That's the whole point of the deck. It's your tear. So they're just dead. Sweet. I am surprised you won that one, honestly. I am very impressed. Yes. Game 1, match 1. Sleeping Hamster. Alright, if you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow in there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Jim Davis, of course. Your Deck Live, a show where I play Your Deck live on stream. This is Domo's Kicked Fires deck. 1 and... Oh, remember, the stream's brought to you by Colas Apparel and Design. ColasApparel.shop is the website. Their new shirt is the evolution of magic. From Squirrel to Goblin to Zombie to Emrakul to Elk. Even though Oko is banned, Oko still lives on in our hearts and memories. Check it out. ColasApparel.shop. Promo code Jim10. 10% off your order. Tons of fun shirts on there. They're making a shirt for me too. So cool. Yes. Little Zibby. The Zibster. Just snoring away over here. There he is. One sleeping hammy. One sleeping hammy. I mean, the feather deck is pretty land light, so it never didn't draw bad, you know. All right, so when the die roll, play first. Yes, I will. Another pretty solid hand. We're gonna keep this. Obviously, the games we draw, Grazer and Font, it's a little awkward, but it's in Protoss emotes? No way. Only Zerg. Only Zerg. I mean, we're all rolled up here. We got turn 3 fires. We got Fight with Fire lined up. Arboreal Grazer. More like Borophyll. Chiefs or 49ers? Who do I got? I'll say the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes is pretty good. We're watching the game tomorrow at Nicole's family's house. Nicole's birthday, too. Tomorrow. Let's do something special for her. What should we do, stream? What can we do as a community for Nicole's birthday? Birthday. I already got her a nice present, but Sir says they want the red team to win. Should bet on the red team for sure. Spectral Sailor. This has gotta be the worst matchup for us. It's like Flash Counterspell aggro deck. That's bad. That's really bad. I guess they can't counter fires on 2, right? Black, red. Obviously our colors of mana don't matter too much. Because we have multiple double blacks. We have double reds too, though. Mastermind's Acquisition. Not a bad draw. Not a bad draw. What are we going to get, though? I don't have an uncounterable card on my sideboard, do I? Cast a fire, shoot a card from you outside the game. Pretty sure we're going outside the game here. Nothing really uncounterable. We don't have a big Chandra in our sideboard. Maybe we should have, I think our sideboard should have a Crux of Fate and a big Chandra. I guess Vivien Reid's really good, right? Just like kills flyers, large loyalty, can't counter it with Spell Queller. We need to draw land, but I don't really want like one of the Wraths. We're 2 turns off of Lich Knight and they can just Spell Queller it. I think it's Vivien. Slaughter Games is uncounterable. That is true. That is true. You are not wrong there. You're not wrong. Yeah, I think definitely a big Chandra on the board, definitely a Crux on the board. Here comes something. What will they cast at sorcery speed with the Rattle Chains in play? We're to block here, so I want them to sorcery speed a lord. No? Okay. And untap, draw. Now, if I kick a Fight with Fire, the converted mana cost is 10, not 3, right? On the stack. Judge. Fortunately, we didn't draw a land. So we might just be hard casting. I don't think we're hard casting anything. Let me just say go. Yeah. Are you sure, Domo? If I kick your spells on the stack. Yeah, I think if I kick your spells on the stack and it's being kicked, it has the larger mana cost. So if I can't play a Burst Lightning kicked through a Chalice of the Void. Oh my god. That was a pretty big turn. We're going to need to draw land. Or 2. Or 5. Doesn't count towards CMC? Okay. So it's not like an X spell. Well, that is a land, technically, I guess. Alright, let's cast Fertile Footsteps. Can they spell color Fertile Footsteps? Yes. And then if I kill it, I get to get a Beanstalk Giant. It's kind of cute. Alright, so black. Alright, so that. Let's cast Vivien for free. And just, like, kill something. And try and not die. So we're going to kill the Supreme Phantom, I would assume. If they have basically anything, we're dead. We can't really do anything about it, so. No, the Rattle Trains were dead. No? Okay. And now we're saying go. If they can counter my Fight with Fires with the Wanderer too, so kicking Fight with Fire is going to be very difficult. Nebelgast Herald. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. That's really good too. Oh boy. Yeah. Flash Fire counterspell deck seems tough. Big Chandra, definitely needed. Alright. So... Blooming Marsh. So we're just going to hope they have literally nothing, which is impossible because they have 4 spells in their hands. They didn't play a land. But what else are we going to do? We're going to cast this with Fires, targeting Wanderer. And then we're going to... I can't even kick this thing. So we'll target, like... I don't think it matters, honestly. Target Herald. Alright, so like, we get to kill 2 things here. Which could be worse, I guess. Kill this and kill the Wanderer, and then just hope they have nothing left and we get to kick a fight with fire next turn. Oh, I can't cast any more spells. That's so awkward. I did not consider that. The action of spell coloring a spell is actually casting a spell. Alright, we're dead. We got nothing, folks. We got nothing. This one seems tough, folks. This one seems tough. Get to board in some angers, I guess. That is something else. Okay, maybe we really have a play anyway, so it's not like we, obviously we didn't realize the interaction, but it's not like we're doing anything else. So, angers are in. I would say Verix Bladewing is actually fine here. I would say that. Oh, man. US Mint, resub, welcome back. Can't cast a quelled spell under fires regardless. Why not? There's no sorcery speed restrictions. I don't know what to cut. Maybe like some number of acquisitions. I don't think you want to main deck Vivien. We're gonna shave an acquisition. Maybe shave like a Beanstalk Giant. It's kind of slow. We could shave the Lich Knights, honestly, because we're not. It's so hard to do that, and they actually think you can spell color it anyway. And even then, it can't block their flyers regardless. Yeah, I'm actually gonna cut the Lich Knight package, and literally, maybe we'll just leave in. I'm gonna bring in Vivien. I can buy that. So we're just like a really bad mid-range deck against their deck. This is going to be tough. Gonna be a tough one. Going first. Alright. I mean, really can't ask for much more than this. We've got a little ramp spell. We got some mass removal. An unspell colorable spell. I mean, now they're going to have like disdainful strokes and stuff too, so they're probably just like super dead. But yeah, Wanderer's really good too. Because I'm the Wanderer. I'm the Wanderer. Yeah. Wanderer is really good against us. Resolving any master rule spell under Wanderer just seems so hard. I was thinking that too. I could have played Blooming Marsh last turn to play around drawing another Blooming Marsh. It's pretty sick. But counters, please, 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 please. Oh, they did it. They listened to me. They never listened to me. That was so sick. That was awesome for us. Sure. I mean, they have Spell Pierce, we're in trouble, but what are we going to do about it, you know? I mean, I don't think it's that can beat a Spell Pierce, realistically, so just is what it is. Yes, Twitch Prime subs don't reactivate automatically, so got to make sure you're here, hitting that sub button. All right, I love you all. Thanks so much. Twitch Prime, free subs. It's obviously the worst anger of the gods of all time, but yeah, sure. Arboreal Grazer. I mean, Vivien Reid, you have some work to do, my friend. Let me tell you about all the things you need to do. They shocked in the Hallowed Fountain. That's interesting. They only have 2 cards left. What could they need 5 mana for? Maybe like a combination of Spellcaller and like a Disdainful Stroke. That would be really unfortunate for us. I mean, here's Vivien. 1 mana Spirit Pirate, draw cards, true. Nope, it was Stroke. Yeah, Brazen Borrower. Yeah, I mean, this seems like an unwinnable matchup. Yeah, I guess if we draw Storm's Wrath, we win, right? I mean, not win, but... So we'll just play to draw Storm's Wrath. Here we go. Big draw step. Anger the Gods would also... it's not great, but... Storm's Wrath. First. No good. Even a snack. This would be so funny. So hamsters have large pouches on the sides of their mouth. And you give them food, and they don't want it, they'll just put it in the pouch in their mouth. So we gave him a treat this morning, and he was taking a nap. He's been sleeping in my lap for like an hour. He just woke up, and now he's sitting on his fat ass, eating the treat that's been stored in his cheek for the last 2 hours. What a life he lives. What a life he lives. Got fired from my crap gig GameStop. Haven't felt anywhere near this great since I started. Pyrojack, you're free, my friend. You're free. You are free. Remember, folks, check out the Hex Holder. Brand new product for all your Magic cards. Holds 4 double sleeve decks. Holds your Zibby. Holds your playmat. Holds your dice. Holds everything. TheHexHolder.com. Light, easy, convenient. Promo code Jim10. TheHexHolder.com. Check it out. Check it. Also, let's play some games. 1-1. Let's go. Another good hand. Honestly, our hands have been pretty good so far. Basic Mountain Monastery Suspir. I can mess with this. Blooming Marsh. Awkward. This is pretty good. Our Fire should be great here, right? Good morning, Zibby. You realize if you wake up, you have to go to work, right? What is this? Ungodly assortment of lands. Alright, easy block here. Stomp. Stomping it out, sure. Arch of Orazca. I mean, we got a big fight with fire lined up. We don't have much else going on, but I'm just going to say go here. Oops. Sorry, that must have been really, really loud for everyone. Apologize for that. Good morning, Zibby. How you doing, bud? Are you enjoying your Saturday? Want to say hi to everyone? Come here. You gonna do your job for once? You gonna do your job for once? You lazy hammy? Everyone say morning to Zibby. Good morning, Zibby. Now the camera's over here. There he is. There he is. The Zib monster. Yes. Alright. So they play Bonecrusher Giant. We untap. And we draw another land. I mean, ideally they just play like 2 creatures next turn, we just kill everything, but we're really not doing much right now. We're like kind of just waiting to draw a good payoff. Good morning, Zibby. Good morning, Zibby. Zibby, what are your thoughts on the mono red versus Kicked Fires matchup? Any thoughts? No? They hit a Soulscar Mage? That is perfect. We're doing it. We're doing it for turn, Zibby. We're doing it. Let's go. We're about to blow everything in the world up. Everything. Are you ready? Are you ready, my friend? Kicked Fires. Bane Kickers. Drawn lands every day. So we're going to pay... We're going to go 2, 3, 1, 2, 2. So 2 here, 3 here, 1 here, 2 here, 2 here. Don't gotta pay the mana cost. You gotta pay the kicker cost. And that's a 4 for 1. I guess the Abbot was actually 2 things, but whatever. We'll take it. We currently have 7, 8 permanents, so we're not really there on Arch yet, but that was sweet. That was sweet. Now what? Now what, aggro red deck? Mutavault, got it. Alright, we need a spell here, folks. We need a good spell here. That's what we need. What's our sideboard like for a matchup like this? Not much, honestly. Not much. We're not having a good like life gainy threats. Alright, so they have rebuilt pretty well. We need a spell here. I did not specify. We're going to play, so it's a permanent. So 6, 7, 8. This is 9. I think we're dead, folks. I don't know if we have a card that can get us out of this next turn. Technically a spell. Technically a spell. Why is Magic Online going so slow? I don't know why I ask questions like that are so dumb, but... Always specify. 2, 4, 5, 6. We're dead to like a light breeze here. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some sort of like life gainy stuff. There's no like Thragtusk in the format, but like something of that nature would be cool. I guess if we draw a Josu Vess, we actually can beat the board. We're going to be at 1. Palaka Worm? 7's a lot. That card is good, though. I do like Palaka Worm. Has to be a better, cheaper card, right? Alright. God. Why is Magic going like not even working? It's like going so slow. Chain Whirler for the final point. So, pretty good hand from our mono red opponent. We had a good start there with the turn 5 kicked Fight with Fire, but seriously, why is it going so unbelievably slow? I don't understand. I mean, Arbok Stomper is like a card. It's not a particularly good card. Okay. And we have like 2 Anger the Gods you can bring in. I guess we're cutting... Honestly, everything's pretty fine. And Storm's Wrath kills... We can also just have off-color cards too, right? We do have fires in our deck. So like playing a random like white or blue card that like gains life and is good in scenarios like that could be fine. In our sideboard to wish for. I guess Beanstalk Giant's like pretty slow. Maybe Fight with Fire is not great against them. Yeah, I'm going to cut one of these two. I want the Rats. I want the Bladewings. I want the Josu Vesses. I don't want to cut any ramp, really. So, just one Lyra in the sideboard. That could work. It's pretty sneaky little sideboard there. Just pop in a Lyra out of nowhere. Alright, let's go first. Oh, God. Well, if we draw a land, this hand is good. I don't think we can keep this one. Yeah, we can't keep this one. Despite it having Courser and Grazer, we just don't have a third land. If we don't draw a third land, we can't ever do anything, we just die. So, if this was a Stomping Ground, I might keep, based on the fact that we have a Bonecrusher to like bridge the gap, but this hand just has to draw exactly a land in its first draw step or it sucks. I mean, this hand is very similar, but now we're on 6 cards instead of 7, and we have 2 coursers. So, unfortunately, I think we're going to keep this one. Going to 5 is just pretty bad. Let's dump the Fight with Fire. Something Fight with Fire is very good. Now let's just draw a land, I guess. And now we have 2 draws for a land also, because we're not locked in with our Arboreal Grazer, so... Alright, big draw here. Big draw. Big land. Big land. Canyon Slough. Sure. Could be worse, I guess. Just hard casting Josu is not the worst either. It's just a 4/5. It's a pretty large creature. 5 top, that's definitely the magic number. So Abbot of Carol keep for nothing? That feels pretty good. Verix Bladewing, not the best. Land on top? Storm's Wrath. Okay. Not the worst though, because we do have the fires, so 1 red means we can cast that, which is pretty sneaky. Abbot it again. Suspire. That's not great. Because they have no attacks, though, right? We just really, really need to land on top of our deck. Like, really, really bad. Damn, that's aggressive. Land on top. Come on. Second Courser, not as good as the first. Alright, I mean... That's also bad. I guess, like, they're going to kill a Courser and we still have good blocks. Yeah, all of our lands are in the previous game, unfortunately. I mean, we draw a red land, we get to Fire Storm's Wrath, I think we're actually fine. God damn it. Alright, I mean, what are you going to do? If we drew a red land and cast Fires this turn and then cast Wrath to kill their entire board and their Chandra, I'm actually feeling like pretty good about this game. But apparently it's not to be. Top card Mountain after they already played a land. Lol. I guess that means they have Glurbringer in their decks. They want to make sure they have 5 mana to cast Glurbringer. It's bad. Wrath would kill my Courser. I mean, I'll take that. So we're going to block the Mutavault because we want to kill this so the Wrath is better. So they're going to keep playing stuff too. So, like, if we just find the red land right now, we kill everything. Come on. Mountain. Some tells me this is not going to be enough, but they have 2 cards in hand. Like, Wrath killing Chandra also is a pretty big game. Got 2 Ramanap Ruins now, too. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright. They just attack us and put us to 4 or 2 or whatever and kill us with the ruins. Alright, I mean, obviously a pretty tough match there. We just drew all lands in game 1, no lands in game 2, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do, you know? 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Remember, folks, check out Cardboard Live. You see the overlay on the stream right now? That's Cardboard Live, right? They are changing the way we watch Magic on the internet. And if you're a content creator, you really want to get involved with them. What they're doing is awesome. And get on the ground floor because they are still in beta. A lot of cool stuff's happening. Please get involved. A lot of cool features coming. They're just the best. Check out Cardboard Live. And, of course, check out bcwsupplies.com. Unfortunately, it's now February. The Elite 2 deck guards sleeve sale is over. But doesn't mean you can't get a really good deal. All right? The Elite 2 sleeves, the best sleeves in the market, it's not close. And you can get a 100-pack of gloss or matte front in a variety of colors. They're normally about $8 a pack, which is a few dollars cheaper than Dragon Shield and Katana sleeves. And I think the quality of the Elite 2s is better, but they're very comparable. They're all very similar, honestly. But for $3 less, you get the Elite 2s. And you also buy in bulk. Now, don't be that fool who buys the sleeves at the GP for $14, all right? You can buy a box of 5 packs of 100 sleeves each, straight from BCW, with my promo code, and you get them at less than $6 a pack. Yeah, that's a good deal. You're smart. You're a Magic player, all right? Spend your money wisely. Save your money for all those Pioneer cards you need, all right? Check it out. Elite 2 sleeves at bcwsupplies.com. Use promo code GYM10 to get that great deal. Oh boy. The last game was apparently contagious with this game. Mulligan. We can keep this. Sunset says, I wanted to buy sleeves at a GP, and I was looking over my shoulder because I was worried that Jim was going to call me a fool. Listen, you can spend your money however you want to spend your money. I'm just saying you should be smart about it. Because you're a Magic player and you're smart. You're not some schlub. You probably are some schlub, but Zibby's a schlub. Raise your hand in chat if you're a schlub. I mean, his hand is pretty good, honestly. We are ramping really, really well, and we have Castle. So okay. So we're just gonna Beanstalk for Forest into Font. Just gonna kick this freaking Verix Bladewing, you know? So we got a Forest untapped. Play Font. It's a little awkward because we want double black for Castle and double red for Verix. So we'll see what we draw. But as far as turn 2s go, I mean, this is not a bad one, right? Castle Locthwain is pretty busted. Remenap Ruins, go. Wow. Slow hand from them. I mean, there's our double black, so I guess we're just chilling. We draw a land, we can kick Bleedwing or Beanstalk. What's up, Genox? How's it going, everyone? If you're streaming, welcome to the stream. Teal Run, Blake, Sunset, Domo, Marty, Tuna, Benny, Locust. How's it going, everyone? Welcome. Blake, Trusty. Well, if we have 20 life and no cards in hand, I'll take one to draw a card. You know, like, it's not like their draws very fast here, and this is literally all we have going on, so. It's like a War Boss or something. Ferocidon? That is certainly annoying. I don't know how bad it is, honestly, for us. Love a draw land here. Kick this Verix Bladewing the old-fashioned way. Do I think Herald of Anguish could have legs in Pioneer? Is that the improvised card? I tried really hard to make that card work in Standard, and I failed. So I think it's a good card, but don't know if the payoff is worth it. And no, but not bad. Let me just kill this Ferocidon, honestly. With no fires, we're playing pretty fair, but at this point, we're at 20 life on turn 4. You know, could be worse. Could be worse. There just aren't a lot of good cheap artifacts in Pioneer, as we found through all of the decks that Endgame has made us play with Emery in them. No Arkham's Astrolabes, no Mishra's Baubles. What is going on? They have 6 cards in their hand? That's really awkward, but sure. I mean, we got plenty of Boom Booms. Red. I guess another red. And I think we're just going to Castle here. We'll just take 2 and try to make a land drop. Mastermind's Acquisition. So we can search for fires. We draw a land, we can go Acquisition, cast Fires. It's not even great, you know? Print Astrolabe for Pioneer, but don't print Snowlands. I'm on board. Thought-Knot Seer? What is going on? We're getting chonkied here. They're chonkying us. I mean, I'm not convinced they can beat my 2 Beanstalk Giants. So there's always that, you know? Nice. Playing fires. We could play a Giant or a Verix Bladewing kicked. I think it's Bladewing, so we can just like attack with the flyers and leave the Beanstalks on defense. It's also in our hands. They have more Thought-Knot Seers. Like, what else could they have in their hand? You know, like, they just haven't played a spell all game. They could definitely have another Thought-Knot Seer, so this feels very safe. Next turn, it's double Beanstalk Giant also, so Bring it on, opponent. What's up, Destiny side? Yes. So this is a Kicked Fires deck. This is your deck live for Domo. The basis of the deck is, with Fires of Invention in play, you can pay a spell for free, but still play mana for the kicker cost. So a card like this is just 3 mana for 2 4/4s, 5 fires, 6 mana for 10 damage, and most importantly, Josu Vess is 6 mana for 20 power worth of creatures all by itself. So pretty fun deck. We are 1 and 2. We've lost some tough ones, I'm not gonna lie, but lost to mono red aggro, and we lost to blue white spirits, which seemed very, very difficult. Mono red, we kind of just like drew a lot of lands and not a lot of lands, but deck's certainly cute. Looks like they're a really chunky red deck, but I think I still want these. And I would say, what we cut last time against them? Like a Mastermind and a Beanstalk Giant, just like 2 of the slower cards. You could buy that. They seem to be a slower red deck, which is definitely good for us. More time we have, the better. Seems more like a historic deck than a pioneer deck. Font of Fertility is not in historic. A lot of the cards are, though, honestly. Oh, man. Nice Saturday. If you haven't followed the stream with that follow button, of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow in there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, sounds dope. Sounds like really good. Yeah, Azorius Spirits just has like counter spells and flash threats. Don't line up very good there. No 1-drop, please. Thank you. Damn, this hand just got a lot better. Yeah, the decks are working pretty good, Domo. I'm not going to lie. Of course, I tuned up the list a little bit. For those who don't know how your deck live works, a viewer submits a list. Usually I tune it up a little bit beforehand. Just kind of fix the mana base, make sure the curve is okay. And then afterwards, we do a full rebuild. But I'd say that this is honestly working pretty well. So I'm not sure how much of a rebuild is going to be necessary. Stump. And Bonecrusher Giant. So pretty like slow start from our opponent. Black. We have a bunch of mana here. Because we want like a mountain, I guess. Draw an untap land and guess fires. So we're in pretty good shape, honestly. We need to draw a spell, like some sort of payoff. That's good. So just crank the fires. Play Courser for free. We can cycle these Canyon Sloughs too, so. Yes, the sideboard definitely needs to be tuned. Crux of Fate, Bake Chandra are both ones that should definitely be in there. Sorry, Zibby. No, I'm pretty sure it's Slough, not Slough. Could be wrong, but I think it's what I actually pronounced correctly. There aren't many, you know, but all right, big draw here, big spell. Our top card is Bonecrusher Giant. That's not bad. That's pretty gross, but could be worse, I guess. We have one Courser at least. Yes, Slough. Alright, I mean, we should draw a big spell. We're all lined up here. They're both wrong. Destiny Slide, that deck isn't built yet. That's a brew. I have to brew a deck around Westvale Abbey. We're gonna cycle. Draw us a Arboreal Grazer. Verix Bladewing. So that's a good card to have on top, honestly. We're going to make 2 4/4s next turn. So we're just going to play. We just hardcast Bonecrusher, hardcast Grazer. think I want to keep this Canyon Slough in my hand, though. So let's play this tapped. Gain a life. Play this for free. No reason to play Stomp here. And we're just gonna hold the Slough so we can cycle it if we need to. Google says it rhymes with cow, so it's Slough. I mean, maybe I am wrong. Canyon Slough. Any chance I could upgrade my Yurdik Live to a double dip? Yeah, I mentioned it in the Discord. Lightning Strike my Bonecrusher Giant. This is tough. The good news is that we have 2 4/4s coming next turn. So, Drask, resub, 5 months, welcome back. Again, the alerts aren't working. The stream's currently being held together by bubblegum and duct tape. The good news is that our house stuff is going really, really well. We are currently in the middle of an offer on a house that's being, you can say it's being accepted. You gotta do all the semantics and stuff. And then our house in South Carolina has been facing a few offers as well. So things are looking really good. There's a chance we could be moving, honestly, in the next few months. So just gotta hang on tight, you know. All right, go to 11. Untap. Big draws here. Big draws. Draw Verix. Castle is good. Play Castle. Gain a life. Blooming Marsh. Blooming Marsh is not good. That is not a good one. All right, so let's play the Verix here. With kicker. Get 2 4/4s, which is obviously very good. We're going to leave the Courser back on D. And probably just cycle the Slough, honestly. Just get 1 card deeper next turn. We're not going to do that until we go to our turns. We've already cast. Oh wait, we didn't. Yeah, because we can't put a spell off the top of our deck. So let's keep the mystery for our opponent. If they have a Glorybringer, we could be in big trouble. They can't actually. Glorybringer's non-dragon. That's pretty cool. Okay, so they can kill my Courser, but they can't kill my 2 dragons. And I can obviously block it and kill it. So let's see what they do here. They might not realize that Glorybringer's non-dragon. Okay. So they kill that. We get to block and kill the Thoughtseer and the Glorybringer, which is pretty cool. Let's I'm gonna cycle this now so I can see what my top card is and make my blocks decision a little better. Cycle this. Draw Marsh. Top card is a Bonecrusher Giant. Because I could just leave the Glorybringer in play. No, I don't think I want to. Okay. So we're going to 8. They have 2 cards left, and we're drawing a card, and then we're drawing a card for our turn. So we draw the Bonecrusher Giant, which is like a fine card. Could be worse. And we need a big draw here. Josu Vess off the top, please. That's an Overgrown Tomb. All right. We have City's Blessing, so we can draw a card off this, I suppose. Can't draw a kicker card, but I mean, it's actually not the worst. And Entity's our hand for Castle also, so. I mean, play Bonecrusher Giant. Play Arboreal Grazer. Yeah, I think Verix just makes more sense of a deck compared to Rekindling Phoenix. Like, Phoenix is obviously a better card by like a significant margin, but they're not that far off, and then kicking this is actually really, really good. So, God plays. Gift and subs. Stebo, you're a sub now. Appreciate it. All new subs. Make sure you go to my Discord. Private Discord chat server for subs only. Goblin Rabble Master. That's annoying. and Lightning Strike. Ugh. All right, well, they've had a pretty good spread of cards here. We're going to need to draw pretty well this next turn to do some stuff. Josu, Vess, where art thou? Oh, it's a new month, too. So we have a new leaderboard for gifters and cheerers. So iGod is currently our top gifter, and there are no top cheerers because there are no cheers this month. It's February. New month. Draw step. Fires of Invention. Not so good. Tuna. Gift and subs. Appreciate it. We got a hype train getting started here. That's pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has got to be good. Damn it. I mean, that is good. I don't know if it's good enough. Like, we can get a Wrath and kill everything, but they just have a Mutavault and a Haste land. I don't think there's a card we can get that really, like... like Garruk, Apex, Predator, Casualties of War, Immortal Sun. None of those cards really do it. And I can't get Josu Vess because I tapped on my lands to draw a card. I guess it's just Hour of Devastation and a prayer, realistically. We're taking a lot of damage here, but I think there's no other realistic option. So... oh boy. So almost anything they draw can have haste because of Hanwar Garrison or Battlements, whatever, and Mutavault's also there, and Ramonette Ruins is there. So pretty scary. Pretty scary. Thanks for the cheer, Sunset. Appreciate that. Okay, of all the cards I could have played this turn, Chandra was not the worst. Hype Train. Level 1 complete. Make red red. If I fire at Mutavault here. No, they're going to stomp me. Why not just fire up Mutavault? It's also a free 2 damage. That's a very suspect play. Now they have no cards in hand. Alright, big draws here. We need some big draws. Let's go. Come on. Big draw step. That's the Blooming Marsh. Come on. Come on. Damn it. So unfortunately we're drawing the kicker cards. But after all of our mana is untapped, if you flip these 2 cards last turn, and we drew Mastermind instead of land, or instead of Fires, and we drew Fire instead of land, we would have won this game easily. So we could have just gotten our kicker cards and won the game. But once our lands are tapped, our kicker cards aren't very good. So we could just cast. Actually, we can't guess right now. It's 5 damage to a creature. There are no creatures in play. So we're probably in big doo-doo. But one Ugin in the sideboard? That's not a bad idea, honestly. I actually like that a lot. Some sort of big play. Alright, so they have no cards in hand. They can just give the Bonecrusher haste, though. We're just dead on board. Just makes you red, cast Bonecrusher, give it haste, activate Mutavault attack. kind of a tough game. We were all set up perfectly, but we just couldn't find a payoff. We kind of just drew our cards in the wrong order also, which sucks. Yeah, I think one Lyra is also really cool too. Like if we cast Lyra that turn, probably would have won the game. So our sideboard needs some work. The main deck seems pretty good, but the sideboard needs some work for sure. They're just not going to kill us. Oh, they can Chandra kill us too. They just deal 2 to us. Sure, whatever. Escape to the Wilds. Like, the land card draw is actually really good. Like, just free card draw from our lands, which is awesome. But we just need the right cards in our sideboard to actually get, you know? I mean, if we just had the right cards in our sideboard, we would have won this game. You know, if we had gotten Ugin instead of Hour of Devastation, and then we got Lyra instead of whatever other card we got, we probably would have won this game. Or either or, I guess. You know, so. Hype Train, 14%. 1 minute left. Yeah, so we're going to submit. And honestly, they're so slow, I think we're actually fine. They're just like a slow big red deck. What about Howler? What's Howler? Benny, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Twitch Prime sub. Free sub. What's a Hype Train? It's a new feature on Twitch. You sub, you use bits, gift, you get leveled up, and then you get free emotes and stuff. It's cool. It's fun. It's a Hype Train. Going first. This hand's like actively pretty bad. There are serious diminishing returns on Arboreal Grazer. They're not even that defensive against them. And the Wrath is awkward with these. I'm going to mulligan. On to Fires. Well, this hand is significantly worse. Alright. We're going to ship both Fires and draw some lands, realistically. If we could draw runner lands, I feel fine about this game. Hype Train. They have a 1-drop? That's so unfair. They're like the chunky big Eldrazi deck, not the 1-drop deck. I think this is better than Fire of Fire. If we kick this, we win the game. Fire of Fire is just bad. This is a bad removal spell. And kicking it doesn't win the game. It just means we don't lose for a little bit. This card means you win the game. And most of our creatures are ground creatures anyway, so please play 2 more 1-drops. Play more stuff. Keep going. Play. From Austria. Awesome. Playing since Onslaught. That's around when I started. Favorite card, Astral Slide. If your deck is Green White Astral Slide Control. Blue-Black Mill. Karn with the puppy name. Yep, well, we are moving soon, so hopefully the puppy will come soon. And have you seen my modern Astral Slide deck I did on my YouTube? It's pretty fun. Arch of Orazca. I'm going to push it for 1 more turn and see if I can bait out some more creatures so we can go Fires into Anger. Yeah, check it out for sure. It was a Bant slide deck. It was a really cool idea. It's in the Freshly Brewed section of my YouTube. Alright, we got runner lands. Fire Fire's okay, but it's just not even that good, you know? Alright, so they didn't play a creature, unfortunately, but maybe I was greedy. I should just cast the Anger. Took an extra 4 damage. I would have had the Shock, though, so it's an extra 2 damage. Right. Fire of Fire's kind of 6 mana for that effect is it's okay. How to do in New Jersey? I did very poorly. My seal pools were never very good and did not play very well. My seal pool was scrappy but bad. If I had played perfectly, I probably would have day 2'd, but I just did not play very well. So if they have Thought Knot this turn, it's pretty annoying. But at least we have 2 good cards now. So Nicole did great though. Nicole was playing for top 32 in the last round of the GP. She lost, came in 75th. Min cashed. It was her first individual GP, her first call drafts. All right, here's Thought Not Seer. All right, I mean, Courser of Kruphix, do some work for me, please. Now we do the Arch. That's previous turn, right? Maybe not, actually. I don't know. All right, well, there goes Josu. Courser of Kruphix, you have some work to do, my friend. Big draw step, big draw step. That's bad. All right. Well, we're at 13. They have Glorbringer. We are dead. I don't think Murderous Rider's great in this deck. It's pretty hard to cast. It's also clunky. Please don't play Glorybringer, please. That's not worse, I guess. Yeah, the adventure cards aren't amazing with fires. We're playing the Bonecrushers as just like a little extra removal and then an extra threat. Because you don't want to load up on things that double cast. They have a Rabblemaster on top too. Jeez. So we're taking 9. We're going to 4. This is bad. We're gifted more subs. Awesome. New subs. 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. Crap. Well, I think we're dead. Yeah, we're just dead on board, basically. That sucks. Same thing. Gonna flip these 2 cards. We would have won this game too. Just flip Font for Masterminds. What are you gonna do? You know. You can block something, gain 2 life. Gotta shuffle away the Masterminds, probably. We'll see what we can do. We're 1 off of turning on Arch, which sucks. Yeah, Rabblemaster on top and 2 cards in hand. Yep, we're dead. All right, that was tough. Feels like we would have won that match if our sideboard's better. Probably need to work on that. Definitely at risk to, yeah, drawing the wrong half-fire deck is definitely a problem. All right, so we're 1-3 after a pretty exciting start, but definitely, I mean, I think that, like, the overall concept of the deck is probably a little bit flawed just in theory, because your combo is like play a 4-mana enchantment, so you can play a 6-mana spell to make a bunch of creatures that might just die or not win you the game anyway. So, like, on a fundamental level, the deck might be flawed in a sense that, like, I wouldn't bring this to a Pro Tour. But the deck's definitely super fun, and we definitely are succeeding in doing the things we want to do for the most part. We just need to tune it up a little bit, make sure our sideboard targets are good. I think Fight with Fire needs to chill a little bit. Just make sure we're finding good threats and good things to do. I would say our lands have been good. Maybe like Siege Gang Commander could be good in this deck. Play a second Arch and play a Siege Gang. Siege Gang is a really good card to cast all your mana up. It blocks, it buys time. Snook. Northeast player. He's a good dude. I like Snook. This hand is great. Stormdraft is a little awkward with the coursers, but all right. So we're just gonna Grazer into Slough and then I guess Font next turn. We'll see what they're playing, but the Wrath is good. Playing Wrath off of Fires is obviously insane. Swamp Thoughtseize. Here's my hand. It's not great. Trying to rapid play off the top here, you know. Trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Courser gun. I mean, it's not the worst card, I guess. All right. Play fonts. They go. A Digraph Ghoul? Well. Cryptbreaker. Surprise, surprise. That's interesting. I guess we're getting a mountain. A little zombie action here? It's pretty exciting. Dude, love me some Cryptbreaker, I'm not gonna lie. Beanstalk Giant? Sure. So we're not going to Storm Draft yet. I mean, I'd like to have a little more of a board. I mean, Courser is definitely the best card in our hand, you know, and they can, I guess, start drawing cards off Cryptbreaker. Where are you going, Zib? Gonna fall off the edge, man. Zibby's not very smart. He, like, worms his way down my legs. He's sleeping, and he just, like, can fall off my knees and fall into the abyss. You're not a very smart ham, you know that? Maybe not. Tyrant Calls the Dead? Probably not. A lot of enchantments with that card. Where you going, man? Come here. This is pretty damn bold. I'm not gonna lie. It's only a 3 for 2 because I get to draw a card too, but Arch is not bad. Drawing lands isn't bad either. Yeah, let it rip. Whatever. So they draw a card, go to 17, everything's dead. And they have 4 cards in hand and no board. And if we draw a land, we can play our Beanstalk Giant. And we're trying to set up our Fires for our Josu Vess. That's a big Digraph Colossus and a Cryptbreaker. Their hand just is insane. We just don't really have I mean, we had to Wrath last turn. We couldn't just sit there and let them draw cards, so. Bonecrusher Giant. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Digraph Colossus is really, really good, and we just like, don't really have an answer to it. Which is the problem, but... Hello? Bonecrusher Giant, please come to play. Thank you. Thoughtseize. Dread Wanderer. Yeah, I mean, Hour of Devastation works. They're out of cards. They have Castle, though, which is pretty bad. Although we have this Beanstalk Giant, too, so... If we draw an untapped land, we get to go into a kind of like an... Ugh, God damn it. Yeah. Alright, I mean... They've got a couple 2/2s and a 5/5. So... They have Castle, though, and Castle Locthwain is messed up. That was also a really good draw. I think we're in trouble. Pick a million. Don't think I have any outs here, honestly. Alright, I mean, tough game. They just have like a really good hand with double Thoughtseize. It's kind of hard for us to beat. I mean, Anger will be really good against them, which is nice. Zombies is sweet. I do like zombies. Crypt Breakers are my favorite cards. If we had been able to cast the Beanstalk Giant last turn, like maybe we can like find a way, but we can't beat the Menace thing either, I don't think so. Alright, both Angers are in. We're going to shave down on... probably just Beanstalk Mastermind. It's like the slower. I think Fight of Fire is actually fine here. I think like a targeted Wrath is actually pretty good. Could cut an Arboreal Grazer actually, because they have Thoughtseize. Let's cut an Arboreal Grazer because they have Thoughtseizes. Just make sure we have enough gas. Don't necessarily need to be super fast. We just need to make sure we actually have spells to cast. And then we could be Teamer and play Euro. You can't cast Euro from the graveyard with fires in play, right? Why do you want Euro? It's a hand. He's another red, but it's a hand. All right. Ramp life gain card draw. I mean, it's just like a super explorer, right? Like, and without the disenergy of fire is just kind of eh. I don't know. Escape to the Wild is okay. It's not amazing with fires. Courser? I could buy Courser here. Instead of Fonting. Courser number 2, okay. I think the best version of a deck doesn't lean on the kicker interaction. It says Josu has 20 power win con. The Dragon's been fine, honestly. Agonizing Remorse. It's even more discard. This is in addition to Thoughtseize. Alright. Well, I mean, they take the Anger, but now you have double Courser, which feels pretty good. Could be Sultai. You lose Storm's Wrath. Could play Languish, I guess. Sultai's possible. Oh, come on. We just can't find a land on top right with these damn Coursers, you know? Very important to attack them. Keep your life total under pressure because they're doing things like Crypt Breaker and Castle. Saying go, land on top. Please be land on top. Please be land on top. What is it? We just can't find a land. I don't understand. If we attack, they can double block with Mutavault and Digraph. Cool. I think that's fine, actually. Oh, duh. Fires is red. Duh. That's kind of the, yeah, sure. If you skip green, you could do Grixis Fires. That could work. Could have Dark Salvation here, but it's fine. Yep. Please have a land on top. Just please. I mean, it's probably the worst possible land to get on top, but sure. I'll take it. And we are attacking. You want to pressure your zombies' opponents. Make those Castle Locthwains and Thoughtseizes really hurt. They're at 9, we're at 22. Bring it on. Wow. Playing Leon's Mastery. I would like to draw a red source and a fires, please. There's the fires. Maybe I want to actually just tutor for fires and try and hit a red source on top with my coursers. It's kind of silly we're playing this just like to draw one card, but red card on top, red line on top. Damn it. Alright, well now we're not going to attack, obviously, so please God don't play a Lord. Can you Madness of Fires for free? I don't think so. I don't know, honestly. Alright, no Lord is not the worst. 3, 6, 9, 12. I think I just block like this. Kind of draw Wrath anyway, so we'll just kill the land that can attack through a Wrath, and we'll just try and draw the red source here for fires. Please, God. Please, God. Any red land on top of my deck. Can we please do it? Is it really that hard to do? Really? Is it really that hard to do? Come on. I don't think there are any red tap lands. Oh, there is. Slough. You're right. Well, if we had been able to play Fires plus Anger of the Gods this turn, I think we win this game easily. But unfortunately, not to be. Not a single red land. Pretty tough. Pretty tough loss there. Yeah. Hand. Board. Hand. Board. Alright, so after a very promising start, really, gave it to our first opponent, we kind of petered out a little bit. Like I said, I think fundamentally, the idea of just trying to use kickery stuff with fires is like a little over the edge. I don't know if a combo that involves a 4 mana card and a 6 mana card that just makes some tokens is even good enough. Like, would I even play that card? If it was just like, pay 4 mana on turn 4 and 6 mana on turn 6, make 20 power, is that even good enough, But deck's super sweet. I do agree that Fight with Fire did not feel very good. Kicking it felt okay, but it was just basically 6 mana for a Wrath of God, which isn't even good. I would say that the Verix is actually impressed a lot. This card's actually pretty good. 2 4/4s for 3 mana is pretty awesome, and the fail state of being a 4/4 for 4 is also fine. I like the Verixes. I like the Josu Vesses. I think it might be better to go more in on Josu Vess and kind of forget the Fight with Fires maybe. So let's actually just do that. We fix our decks. That's what we do here. And then I want to add the 4th Masterminds and maybe the 4th Storm's Wrath. Just be a little more consistent. I kind of want Siege Gang Commander too, actually. I think Siege Gang could be a nice card. Siege Gang Commander was just not in here. What the hell's going on? Magic Online is just like not having it today. It's been so bad lately, I don't understand. I spell Siege wrong? I did spell Siege wrong. I before E. Explore creatures? Those aren't very good. Yeah, I'm mildly dyslexic. It happens, We got a Storm's Wrath for a Siege Gang. I don't think all 4 of these. 4 of these is just so clunky, too. Yes, I'm an English major who can't spell. I know. Bonecrusher is fine. I think it's a fine card to bridge the gap. Explore creatures are very low power, whereas Bonecrusher is a very high-powered card. So I think I'm pretty happy with Bonecrusher Giant, even though it's not the most exciting card. I like the idea of playing the 3rd Josu and 2 Siege Gangs. Bridge the gap a little bit, too. I want a 2nd Arch if Siege Gang's in the deck. And probably cut. I guess we can cut a Forest. Mana's a little wonky, but kind of just is what it is. The sideboard, though, is where we're really going to fix it. Immortal Sun, no. I want a Lyra. I don't think Seed of the Wild's good. I don't think the problem we were having was not drawing enough spells. For the most part, we were like just, we were dying was the problem. More red mana. I mean, the green usually gets the red. We have to have untapped green sources on turn 1, so that's a lot of weight on that. I think that between Font and Beanstalk Giant, we can get our red pretty consistently. So 1 Lyra. I think 1 Ugin the Spirit Dragon. It's a nice one to wish for. And no Immortal Sun. Honestly, Vivien's kind of whatever. Main decking Anger is not the worst. It's going to be pretty bad in some matchups, but so is Storm's Wrath. Like, Storm's Wrath can still kill like a Narset or something like that. But Anger is obviously very good alongside Courser, too. I think if you wanted to just, like, scoop your control matchup, or your combo matchup, you could play, like, Angers over Bonecrushers, maybe. Ashiok. I just, like, doubt you're ever getting this card. You know? Like, when are you getting this card against a graveyard deck and not getting either a Wing Condition, Ugin, or Anger of the Gods? I don't like Ashiok. And they wanted to add the Lyra, the Ugin. We have Josu Vess in the main. Put the 4th one on the board, maybe. Oh, wait, we can just tutor our deck. Duh. I'm so stupid. You don't need a 4th copy on your board, because this thing can just tutor your deck as well. So that's 14. Any other good sideboard cards or good wish targets that would really help us out here? Sign, Thoughtseize, Lyra. Garruk, Casualties. We have the Lyra Trawler. What Trawler? I wonder if it wouldn't hate. Yeah, some way to gain life immediately. Dream Trawler. Costs 6. It's a lot more than 5. I think Lyra's probably just better. It's a cool idea, though. What's a good card that gains life immediately that costs 4 or 5 mana in any color? Best life gain card. Yes, Castle Locthwain is also really, really good in this deck. That's a huge part of the Black Splash. That's how good Castle is. There's Basilica Bellhaunt. Siege Rhino. Playing with Celebrations too much. It's got to be, oh, he wanted a Crux of Fate. Is that better than Fumigate?
What?
What are you doing?
Crashing the stream.
You woke Zibby up.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Has he been sleeping the whole time?
Yeah, he's been chilling out, sleeping, hanging out, having a great time. Oh, this card's pretty good, actually.
Yawn. Yawn.
I actually like this card. As a tutor target in the board. And then what did I just say I wanted?
Before I really interrupted?
Yeah. Crux of Fate.
Oh, that's a good one. Destroy all non-dragons.
Yep.
Keep yo dragons.
I'm gonna cut one more card on the board. Honestly, Vivien's not very good. Look at the Vivien. So now you have a little wish board here of like off-color cards. And we have the Crux is great. Yeah, I like this. So if we were to play this deck again, this is what I would do. I like Siege Gang a lot as a card to cast for free with mana. As a mana sink, it also buys time and turns on Arch of Orazca, which is cool. No more fires, focusing more on Josu Vess. And yeah, deck is always super fun. My goal is to win a Pro Tour. I would not play this deck. But if my goal is to have a really good time at FNM or online or whatever, deck seems super cool. Do we need 2 hours or 2 angers in an hour? Yeah. We're boarding in anger, and hour is a sideboard wish target. I guess it's kind of similar to Crux of Fate, but it kills Planeswalkers too. So, sweet. So that's this Your Deck Live for Domo. Appreciate it very, very much. Pioneer Kickfires. Again, this is Domo's deck. Exquisite Archangel. What is that?
No. It's exquisite.
Oh.
It's okay.
You would lose the game and said exile this. 7 mana is too much. It means you need to have 7 lands in play. You know, we want it on turn 4 or 5. I think 4 or 5 mana is the important flashpoint. So we have Lyra, End of the God Eternals. And having one big dumb card in sideboard I think is cool also, because this is like the perfect card to get when you're behind and you have a lot of lands in play and you're kind of flooded. So, but yeah, Rakdos Return doesn't really work with fires. So yeah, deck's super sweet. Big thanks to Domo again. Appreciate the donation. Hope you enjoyed your Deck Live. If you want to know how to get your deck on Your Deck Live, well, you go to jimdavismtg.com. All right? That's all you got to do. Here it is. Bam. I play Your Deck. All the information is right there. Tons of Your Deck Lives on my YouTube. Tons of videos on my YouTube. Make sure you follow the channel. And YouTube folks, please take a second. Like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out so much. Free. Yeah, obviously we were pretty close in a lot of the games. I think if our sideboard was built a little better, we would have won at least one more match. We're definitely a little light on power level here, but there's cool stuff going on, so pretty sweet. And yeah, so again, big thanks to Domo. That's it for this episode of Your Deck Live. I'm still going to keep streaming, but the YouTube video is over. All right, I love y'all. Thanks, YouTube.